So we are live. So hello everybody and welcome to the channel, Bob Sales, this time's next year. And today we have my good friend informant B. What's up, my brother? It's good to see you.
It's very good to see you. Thanks for having me on. I've got my son in the background. Hey, son. He's not going to say anything, but he's playing his video game. Anyways, it's good to be here. We got Jurassic Park. I know this is like one of your favorite IPs, so I'm excited for you. Let's see what happens.
You know what the worst thing is? My dinosaur's still downstairs. I was supposed to put it on my shelf and I completely forgot about it. Till you just mentioned it, I completely forgot about it.
Don't you need it for good luck? I mean, I feel like...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it all right if I leave you and go get it quickly?
Go get it quickly. I'll talk about the Jurassic Park drop a little bit here. Yeah, go get it.
7 minutes for the wait list as well. So I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Exactly. Yeah, guys, if you want to join the wait list, you can join at 30 after. Of course, you can join until 5 minutes till. And as you know, we have the most awesome drop system now where you have to wait until 15 after for rebounds and 20 to snipe the market, which I really hate. Like I always say, we need to get together and just tell VEVE that that is a terrible idea. I know that at least they were experimenting around. I liked it the one time they moved it to 5 minutes for the rebound and then 10 for the flipping. So I think that was a good idea. Bob here is getting his good luck charm. Here, hold that up to the camera. I want to see. I got to see. I've seen it before, but like this is his good luck charm. So what are you going to get? What are you going to get? Well, I want to see it. Can you I want to see your good luck charm here. There we go. Right. Yeah, you got to have that. You got to have that for good luck.
So I've got to have that with me.
What are you hoping for today? Like, what's the one you're hoping to get?
So I'm not 100% sure, if I'm honest, because I like them all. Obviously, the secret rare is probably the worst, but then it's still
right. But you'd be happy to get it.
But it's but you obviously be happy to get that one, right? And then
of course
flip out of it and then get the others. But I think my favorite's obviously the Velociraptor and the T-Rex, where you can change the dinosaur bones. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is actually really cool.
Because it's like a toggle feature, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen the interactions on all of them, and I've told you my BS theory on the gates, you know, where maybe the doors and stuff are going to mean something. I don't know.
Well, there's another thing with the gate. I noticed yesterday that with the animation, there's no sound to it.
Yeah, well, that is something that we've seen before, right? We've seen that even with the other Jurassic Park dinosaurs not having that beta and all of that.
Yeah, so we've definitely seen that before. So if it's all right with you, I'm just going to play this video quickly.
Yeah, let's watch it.
And then hopefully some more people will come in here.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel, Bob Sales, this time's next year.
I've really got to change all that.
There it is.
Sorry.
Jurassic Park is a 1993 film directed by Steven Spielberg. This film is the first installment in the Jurassic Park franchise. Jurassic Park is actually based on a Michael Crichton's novel, a 1990s novel of the same name. So the film itself is set on a fictional island near Costa Rica. John Hammond, a wealthy businessman, and a team of genetics scientists have created a wildlife park of the extinct dinosaurs. I'm sure there's not one of you that hasn't seen this film. So I'm going to skip the story a little bit and get into some bits what you probably didn't know. So Michael's novel wasn't even published by the time 4 studios had already put in bids for the film rights. In fact, Titanic director James Cameron was close to securing this and was literally hours away. Warner Brother Pictures was also trying to purchase this. They actually had Tim Burton in mind as the director. But with the backing of Universal Studios, Spielberg acquired the rights for $1.5 million. This was before its publication in 1990. Michael was also paid an additional $500,000 to adapt the novel on screen. Now, little did the other bidders know that Spielberg has actually been talking with the author all the way through the writing process. So essentially he had his foot in the door already. So filming for the films took place in California, but the jungle scenes were mainly in Hawaii. Now in the story, like I said, the film is based near Costa Rica, However, due to the lack of infrastructure, lack of roads, the choice is actually made to film in Hawaii. Now, the dinosaurs themselves were created with groundbreaking computer-generated imagery by industrial light and magic. The film did also feature life-size animatronic dinosaurs built by Stan Wilson's team. At the time, Stan Wilson's team and himself was one of the best animatronic experts and stop-motion experts at the time. Stan Wilson was actually signed on to make all the dinosaurs in the film, but this was later changed as a new tech was coming out and being created. Once Stan was actually shown the tech, was actually shown the first dinosaur, he instantly knew that he was about to be the dinosaur and become extinct. Overnight, the future of the films would use less animatronics and more CGI. However, the studio actually implemented Stan's animatronics, stop animation, and special effects alike. The animatronic T-Rex that actually starred in Jurassic Park was 6 meters high, 12 meters long, and weighed close to 6 tons. A fun fact, so in the car scene, it actually starts malfunctioning due to getting wet. The bit when a T-Rex hits the car roof and the windows collapse on the kids, this was not supposed to happen. Yes, the T-Rex was supposed to get close to it, but was not actually supposed to go into it. The screams from the kids are in fact genuine. To showcase the film's sound design, which included a mixture of various animal noises, Spielberg invested in the creation of DTS. This is, of course, a company specializing in digital surround sound. In fact, nearly every TV, every DVD player now has this function.
They wanted me to do some of the very earliest design what the dinosaurs might sound like. Swans. And this is a dog. So you put them together and then it gives a little more personality. The chirps, this is a baby ostrich. It changes gears and have more of a broadband pink noise sound. So when it finally goes for it, which is a rattlesnake.
This film was also backed by a massive $65 million marketing campaign, which included licensing deals with over 100 companies. Jurassic Park was, of course, a blockbuster hit and went on to gross over 914 million worldwide in its original run. This film actually became bigger than E.T. and was only knocked off the top spot by Titanic in 1997, which was directed by James Cameron. The film received wide acclaim from critics who praised its special effects, sound design, horror sequences, John Williams' score, and of course Spielberg's direction. This film won over 20 awards. That included 3 Academy Awards for technical advancements, achievements in visual effects and sound. In fact, following its 20th anniversary re-release in 2013, Jurassic Park became the oldest film in history to surpass 1 billion in ticket sales. This film is definitely regarded as one of the greatest films of all time and a turning point in cinema history. Jurassic Park's pioneering use of computer-generated imagery is considered to have paved the way for the special effects and practices of today's cinema. In 2018, the film was actually selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. It was deemed culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. Since then, there's actually been 5 sequels: Lost World in 1997, Jurassic Park 3 in 2001, Jurassic World in 2015.
I don't know why I read all
in
them
2018, and in 2022 they also made Jurassic World. There's also been television series, cartoons, video games, theme park attractions, comic books, and various merchandise.
Yeah, I've got that game.
In fact, I have quite a few Jurassic Park toys myself. So let's talk about some of the drops and where they actually come from and how significant they are. So we all know the big scene, the Dilophosaurus scene. This scene actually includes Dennis Nedry's computer, the Dilophosaurus itself, and of course the cryocan. But first off, did they get the dinosaur right? This dinosaur was actually one of the largest carnivores of the early Jurassic period. It gets its name from the 2 thin crusts of bone on the top of its head. These were probably used for display to attract the female. Now, its thrill and its ability to spit venom at its prey is actually made up. There is no proof it had such abilities. This dinosaur is normally found in northern Arizona. It didn't actually have forward-facing eyes to give it the stereo vision. It actually probably used scent more to help with its hunting and tracking prey. Now, we're getting the computer, which I think is very random. However, the scene is very popular and it's very iconic. Dennis Nedry was a computer programmer at Jurassic Park. Due to his financial problems and low salary, he accepted a bribe from a different company to smuggle dinosaur embryos off the island. In his attempt, he shuts down the security with software he makes, and he never makes a journey as he's actually killed. Now that does bring us to the very iconic shaving can. Of course, this was used to smuggle the embryos themselves. One of the set designers actually tasked with finding a can suitable was literally told to find any shaving can. So this brand shaving can does actually exist. It is a real company. He initially said that he liked the name, he liked the bright colours, and it stood stood out from all the rest. And I think we can all agree that if we was to see that can,
I need to get one of my American friends to actually send me this can, because you can buy this for like $300 and something
with the inside on eBay. I just saw it too. That's where I got my picture from.
And it's like the cane what we're getting as well. That's also got one, but I didn't have the time to put it. I didn't have the time to put it in the video. I did a bit more history on the end to each individual drop. Sorry, but there was a cane. There was also the Velociraptor in the egg. You could buy one of them, and none of it's cheap, I must say.
None of them, unless what Tucson's saying, all the 1980s pothead used these. They actually did have a barbasol can that just had an empty bottom, and you just unscrew it and you put your weed in there or whatever.
Yeah,
not financial advice, kids.
And I think that one's what, $45.
It might be now. When I bought one like 100 years ago, it was like 10. But yes, they're 10 or 20. It's outrageous for like $1 item. So sorry.
No, I agree. And everyone, the wait list is open if you are going for it. It will actually get to the next drops in a minute. Sorry.
No, this is good. It's making me feel bad about the last one.
And on the shelf, you'd instantly recognize it. Anyway, after Dennis's death, 23 years later, the can was eventually found.
I was too. Trust me.
This was then used in future films. Now, as I say, I'm a toy collector. I do actually know how much this can's going to cost you in real life. And yes, it's that important. They did actually make a model of this. So if you wanted to match your physical, Paragon FX Group has you covered. It is actually known for its high detail replicas of famous movie props. They have actually partnered with Universal Pictures and Amblin Entertainment for a limited edition recreation of the iconic Barbasol can. This release is also to honor the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park this summer. But like InGen trade secrets, this product doesn't come cheap. This actually retails for $400.
That was my favorite.
Please! God damn it!
Now we also have the Mr. DNA. Of course, he was used in the first film.
He could have been so much better.
To explain how the dinosaurs were created, how they were made.
Oh, Mr. DNA, where did you come from? From your blood. DNA strand, like me, is a blueprint for building a living
all these would have killed it last
and sometimes animals that went extinct millions of years ago, like dinosaurs, left their blueprints.
If I had all the money in the world, I think I'd buy
celebrate the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park with 4 digital collectibles. They're dropping blind box waitlist format Saturday the 4th of November, 8 a.m. P, which right now is 3
I don't know why I didn't say P.
Fair warning on the next of James Bond drop, it is actually back to 4 p.m. UK time, folks. List price for all these collectibles is going to be 35 gems. That's actually 10 gems higher than Series 1 drops. First edition for public sale is going to be the usual 41, and they have a mixture of FE and FE tags. A total of 90 of each rarity will be withheld by VEVE and the licensed source. First off, we have the Jurassic Park gate. Yes, ladies and gents, we actually 2 years later have the door. This one is listed as interactive because it opens and closes, and this will be classed as the uncommon. This will be mint in 2,993 editions. I will now play that animation in full, uninterrupted.
Watch the awkward silence. I expected noise.
But it doesn't actually appear to be any sound with a gate. Did you also know this gate was inspired by the King Kong film in 1933, the original King Kong, which now makes Dr. Malcolm's line a really good Easter egg.
What do they got in there, King Kong?
Also, they did make a slight error with that door. The door would actually hold the dinosaurs, but I'm not sure about the gap in the fence. The next edition dropping to the VEVE app is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. This will be classed as a rare and is also interactive. And this is possibly my favourite of the bunch. She will be mint in 1993 editions. Now, this one is listed as an FE, as is in statue form. It actually appears you can toggle the T-Rex to fossilized T-Rex. And again, that's VEVE improving, showing a new drop style we haven't seen before. And this actually looks perfect for me, and I really do like this item. But did you know this sign was actually made for a reason? It was a nod to a film from the 1970s where dinosaurs ruled the earth. Also, did you know the ending was never in the script? But I'm glad we got the one we did because it's one of the best scenes in movies ever. I remember watching this scene for the very first time and it actually gave me goosebumps. Now, the baby Velociraptor in the egg is the ultra rare. Now, this one is animated with sound. This one will be mint in 1393 edition. Although it looks very red, it actually does in the hatching scene in Jurassic Park 1. This is down to the lighting in the scene itself. The next addition is the John Hammond's cane. This is a secret rare and there is no animation or sound. This one will be minting 993 editions. And a fun fact for you, also, did you know the mosquito inside is actually an elephant mosquito? They are the only mosquitoes that don't actually suck blood. So getting dino DNA from this one would have been an impossibility. So I have no idea why the price went up. However, I would say these are better quality than the last series. Now, the last didn't sell out at 25 gems. So I expect with the price going up, it's going to do more of the same. Again, from a personal point of view, Jurassic Park is one of the biggest fandoms to exist. Even creating the first movies themselves, the movie making process, that changed a lot of people's lives and it changed cinema for the rest of our time. Now, I like every single edition and I see the significance in every single piece. But I did last time and many didn't. So with this one, I don't really want to guess on prices this time. However, I am going to go for the drop personally. But these are better than the first series drop. In my honest personal opinion, all the Jurassic Park stuff is undervalued. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Like and subscribe or the T-Rex will eat you. I've been your host, Bob Sales. This time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.
Let's hope. Let's hope. Millionaires. Sounds good. Nice. I like that touch. Did you do that?
Yeah, I always do. Like the ending, there's always a funny ending. So...
No, but did you edit that into that, or did you find that somewhere else?
Yeah, I edited it in, yeah.
That's pretty good. That looked good. Yeah, I didn't know about the kids almost getting killed in that scene. I didn't remember that. That's pretty awesome. That's not the only movie that he's... Well, he actually did kill somebody in his Twilight Zone movie. If you remember that. Yeah, the helicopter fell on like these two kids and the guy that were running. And they got their heads cut off. So there you go.
Trying to find my actual window now.
Oh yeah, for the Jurassic Park.
I'm back. Yeah, so sorry I had to bore you with that, but yeah.
No, it's not. It's actually it's very interesting. I like your videos. By the way, I don't want to derail your thing, but did you see that thing that Mark Cuban did about NFTs?
No.
You're gonna have to take a look. I won't go into too much, but like it's a really good explanation of NFTs and why he likes them, not to speculate, that type of thing. Really good stuff. Take a look at it. You'll want to do a video. You'll want to do a video because I'm thinking about doing a video. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Let me just read this chat quickly and see who's in here. Woody, what's up, everyone? It's good to see you, my friend. There's Mr. Informant himself. There's Bill. What's up, Bill? It's good to see you. I'm the most awkward chat reader, by the way, B. I'm not the most enthusiastic.
Oh, you don't have to worry about all of it. I know. I try to go through it fast. It's nice to call people out.
Got to get this set. I actually agree with you. You got to get this set. Whether or not to buy them all today is probably not the best idea, but I'm definitely going to go for one on drop because I kind of like the gamble. I've always liked the gamble with that. So, and I'm not bothered in which one I get, I must admit. So I'm happy to keep any of these ones. So this is definitely going on the actual Bob's because that way it can stay there. It never has to.
It will stay there, and you say you got it on the drop because I'm not sure which one I'm going to flip. I did join the wait list, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go for it or if I'm just going to try to flip something.
Yeah, so I'm in the wait list. I'm not sure. What do you think about the prices? What's your guess? Because I've got no idea.
I mean, all right. So 35, and again, not financial advice. I'm going to say because it's higher priced, people are going to not drop them as low, but I mean, they can get pretty low even at 35 gems. So I'd say maybe around 15 on the door. It sounds horrible. I mean, the ultra rare, that's a big difference. It might even go a little lower on the door, maybe 12, but this could be something where something flips if somebody thinks doors are going to mean anything. Yeah. The T-Rex, that's pretty cool. I think these things are going to hover between 15 and 20. The ultra rare is still kind of high. I'm going to say about the same, maybe 20. And then the secret rare, the fact that it's at 35, I don't even think it's going to double. I don't even, again, not financial advice. I don't know, maybe 50, but you saw how, what was it? The one the other day is up to like $80. God, I'm blanking on it. Which one was it? Why can't I? Ghost Rider. The Ghost Rider. Yeah. Ghost Rider's at like $80 or $75. So you never know. Somebody could come in and do whatever. Looks like Rewind 2001 and Captain Obvious are here. Good to see you guys.
Funny enough, I think that was. Oh, look, we do actually have a full cane then. So that's a good thing. Because
That's it's not a part of Kane.
I know some people are asking whether it was. The worst thing is when you look on this computer, it looks absolutely bad. I was going to swear then, but yeah, it looks absolutely trash.
Well, I'm trying to think. I'm just looking at the picture that they put up in the little thumbnail. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. Obviously, I guess there was no reason to animate it, right? But
yeah,
you know what would have been cool on the T-Rex? That if the poster doesn't fall down, does it, when you push it?
No,
right?
I don't think it does.
Think of how awesome that would have been if you had hit it and then that poster floats down like in the movie. That would have been cool. That would have been cool.
See if I can get it up. Bet this one won't load.
Yeah,
Am I still sharing my screen with you? Can you still see the T-Rex?
No. I see you.
I'll share it with you in 2 seconds once it loads.
But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty high addition for the gates. But again, is that even more reason to think that there may be, and again, just speculating that there could be other uses for it? Why would they have so many? Or do they?
Yeah, there is a lot of gates. And then after waiting 2 years for it, One second, I'm just trying to sort my windows.
Mark Cuban said not to speculate, but yeah, see, G Money's all about the gates. I'm all about the gates too. I'm going to try to get this in the market when it gets low. I'll probably.
Oh, it does kind of fall down. Then.
Oh, it does. Okay, all right.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it, but it just drops. It doesn't float down like how it looked like in the movie. That would have been cool if it had it like floating down, because that was actually some pretty good CGI, decent CGI.
Yeah. Especially the first time making a film like it. I mean,
yeah, totally.
I remember the modeler, the person that was making the stop animation. He literally was just like, "Well, I'm out of a job." He was just like, "What?" He was just like, "What am I going to do? That is literally me out of a job." And half the people that were making the stop animation ended up going into these and doing the 3D models and starting to do all that side of it.
Do you think
in the end, it was better when they used both? So
I think it's good when they use both, because we went back and watched Poltergeist the other night, which is Steven Spielberg, and I was talking to Shelby Cooper. I'm like looking at the stuff that they did, and I'm like, some of this looks better than the CGI now. It doesn't look perfect, but I'm like, back in the day when they had to put a lot of effort into it, the CGI is kind of lazy. Sometimes it just does not look good. So
yeah, there is a bit, when they're in the kitchen in the first scene.
Yes,
there's a bit in there where you can see someone's hand on the back of the raptor's tail as it's going through the door. They're forcing the tail through the door, and you can actually see the hand. It's pretty cool. And like I pointed out there with the fence, like the big doors there, and then you've got the fence, but then there's a gap right there with just a gap.
There's always stuff like that, though. That's cool, though.
Get back to this chat 2 seconds. So 15 minutes to the drop. Joey, I don't know how to say that second name. Hanu Newman.
Just say
that.
Tucson.
That was not even close, right?
That's Tucson. Just say Tucson.
Oh, is that who they see?
That's Tucson.
Oh, right. Okay. VV Volt's VV stream is getting a lot of viewers. VV Volt always gets a lot of viewers. It don't matter what he does, he gets.
That's what I said, right?
So yeah,
if he takes a dump, he could get a lot of views.
And to be fair, me and BE would normally be over there, but it's only because I haven't managed to do a drop video all week long. I wanted to do one. Otherwise, I'd have been there watching it as well, to be honest.
Yeah, totally.
Informing. Oh, that's you, of course. All 1980s potheads use these, brought from head shops. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Fake products used to hide dope. Oh, the Barsal can.
Yeah, just the regular can. Yeah.
Would he be educating today's youth?
No, don't do it. Don't listen to me.
Who else is in here? Fun under the sun. Good morning, fam. Hopefully you're all going for this drop. I don't even know how to put a poll. How do I do? While you're here, how do I do that?
So you have to go do it from YouTube. So if you go in to the right, it should give you a little plus symbol. Now that I'm not doing the stream, I can't see. I don't remember exactly where it is. Look on your live YouTube. I've
always wondered how to do it.
Yeah, so on your live YouTube, there's like a little plus near your name, I think. It'll be under your name. See, if I was doing the stream, I would know exactly where it is, but you should be able to find it. It's on your actual YouTube channel. You hit the plus, and then it'll say like Q&A questions. You want to do the question, not the Q&A.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, you want to do the poll.
Oh,
It will say poll.
Start a poll. There
Start
you
a
go.
poll. There you go. And then like I drive Mo nuts by talking out the question as I type it because that's just how my brain works. So I continue to do it just to piss him off.
I'll try and actually put a bit of I'll try and make sure it's spelt right because when you get have we crashed? Have we both crashed or have I crashed?
No, we're still on. I'm still showing us.
No, I've paused. Don't worry, that's me going see now.
No.
So when I went onto the YouTube channel, I paused our video so it weren't playing, and then I've just looked at us both and we're both frozen. I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, no, I keep it on the background just to make sure everything is working. So,
well, thank you for teaching me that because I have always wanted to know.
There you go. You got it now. I'm gonna put my vote in. Yeah,
Shelby Cobra. Where's Shelby? Is she in here today?
No, she's actually camping. She's back in St. Louis. Well, she's not in St. Louis now. She came back for a day and then went camping with her mom. So it's just constant moving around. I want to find a box and just live in a box because I can't keep moving around like this. It's crazy.
1 second. Let me just get my drop window off. I seem to have lost the actual drop window here.
I know these Captain Obvious, these streams always cost me money. Trust me, I have been even tricked into buying stuff before. If this had been 25 or 20, I probably would have gone on the drop. I'm going to flip and I want to get the gate. So actually, I shouldn't be saying that. I do not want to get the gate. Don't go for the gate. I'm going to screw myself over. The prices are going to start off high real quick, drop real quick. And then there's a potential for this Ghost Rider type thing. But I don't know.
Yeah,
there's a lot on all of these editions, and so
I don't know. After the last drop, I got a funny feeling this one's going to do very bad. Like not sell hardly any editions, even though the editions are really good and they're better than the last ones. Right. But I think because they added the 10 gems, if they had left it at 25, people would have been so much happier with that. Whereas with the 10 gems extra, I think that was
enough
to me. I can kind of see it, like especially with the rare where you can toggle. That's probably my favorite, I would say. But again, the Dilophosaurus or whatever it is looks absolutely amazing in AR. And last time I checked, it was 13 gems. I'm not sure what it is now, but it's around there. And that's actually a really good. The animation is great. It looks perfect, and it's 13 gems. So.
I think the problem is we don't care about the animation anymore. And I don't know if was it Superstar Money or maybe it was you who said like we really need to start making these secret rares the best one again.
Yeah,
make it the best one. Make it the best one.
I was surprised the door was the common. To be fair, everyone's been waiting for that for 2 years or ever since it's been teased. I'm surprised that weren't the secret rare, to be honest.
That's right. Whatever happened to the Jeeps? Didn't they give the Jeeps out?
I don't know, but I'd like a Jeep.
I thought they were. I thought they gave them away for something. Like I thought there was a contest or saw a movie. Maybe the last movie you could get the Jeep. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
I haven't seen any Jeeps in the app.
All right, so then
if we get that, that would be like a grail item in my eyes. But obviously, that's not financial advice to anyone because it's in my eyes. That's what
that's
exactly what I said in that video as well. I was like, look, on this one, I am a bit biased. It's been with me my whole life. I've collected the toys. I kind of looked into the physicals before, and it's just I can understand how much of a thirst it was for cinema history and stuff like that. Absolutely. So to me, I'm actually kind of moon boyish on it, but
that's
I can also see that most of these rarities are probably going to be under this drop price.
Well, there's 7,200, approximately 7,200 total. So I think that's high, but then it makes me think like, I just saw Fromy posting on about the VEVE and all the beta testers like, look, guys, this is going to be good. The stuff that we're going to do. Like, why they're keeping these pretty high, especially on the bigger IPs. Now, of course, if this was back in the day, there'd be like 20,000 of these, right? So they're keeping them pretty high. There's got to be a reason why. It's total speculation. More than just like putting it in a showroom. There's got to be something else. At least I hope there's going to be something else. So,
I see a couple of them leaked. Well, not leaked, but the interview with David Yu.
Right.
Like what we was talking about yesterday. And it was, I didn't really think much to it, to be honest. I think maybe just don't understand.
Yeah, I think you were the one saying it could just be a difference in language. Like we didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't describe it the best way. You know, because everyone, as far as I know, all the beta testers that I've seen have said like this is way more than just a showroom, right?
It's the same as everyone I've spoke to's like been 10 times better than just a showroom. You can have 15 showrooms or
exactly right. And Bill's saying 35. I could just buy an MC1. I mean, see, this is the thing though. Like, there's so many choices out there. You kind of have to pick and choose. I really was really big on the Jurassic Park, but like I hope it's not becoming like Bond, where they just have drop after drop after drop. Like, what are they going to do next, right? Like, what's going to be next, and are we going to get sick of it?
That's quite.
But I really like it. Like, I was excited about like the last drop. I'm like, there's no way these aren't going to do well. Now, if you get old people like me, more of us into the app later on, those are the types of things, the computer, all of that, even all the ones on this drop, they are going to go quick. So, you know, maybe now's the time, let them go low and then maybe buy them, not financial advice.
Yeah, I think these ones are the better ones. But yeah, I brought all of the last ones twice because I thought they were just too cool. I thought Mr. DNA could have been better because all he had was one little flip, and the amount of thing he did in this 10-minute segment, they could have done so much more with that character. Kind of like Felix, like from Wreck-It Ralph. He's got a minute. He's got a minute dance animation that's kind of from out of the film where he does a little dance, and that is such a crisp animation. And yet it's 9 gems or something stupid, and that's a minute-long dance routine, and it's actually really quality.
Yeah, I can't believe that's only at 9 gems. That's
it was 9 gems last time I looked. I haven't looked for a couple of days. I must admit, because I'm still in the Bob's wife account and I'm selling out of that one.
Have you sold anything else?
And it's like earlier on. Did you see my picture on Twitter? I put a picture up and I see an Iron Man. It was an Iron Man and it was at the auction and it was a full size. I mean, it was a full size Iron Man and I was amazed.
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, here it is. Wow.
And I couldn't put my AR Funko one next to it because I don't want to sign out the other one till I'm
that makes sense.
You know,
were they selling this or was it just
it was for sale?
How much was this thing? I can't even.
I have no idea what it went for because I stopped watching to come on here. I had a bad day today. I was not supposed to spend any money. And then I went onto the auction website because my dad's like, yeah, come on, son, let's go to the auction. And the next minute I've ended up with 2 Hoovers, a rubber dinghy that's probably going to have a hole in it, some Pokemon cards, what I never should have brought. And what else did I buy? I bought something else. And I brought a couple of random bits that I should have never brought. The Hoovers are fine.
A dinghy, like for, like you have a place to go.
Like a rubber dinghy, yeah.
Yeah. Right,
whereas I brought and sold new ones of them before. Right. So I've kind of brought some off Amazon and then resold them on eBay for double the price. And they go every single time. But you don't buy things like that from an auction, especially this auction, because they tend to be broke. They tend to have a hole in or something like that. So I don't know what persuaded me to bid on it. I just thought it was cheap. And then it turned out to not be so cheap. But yeah.
Maybe you can fix it up and sell it.
Well, worst case, it'd be back in there next week. The Hoovers, they actually do all right. I've sold probably 250 of them same Hoovers.
Wow.
Like maybe more than that. And each time I buy them and then I literally double my money within a couple of days.
So if you know that,
so
that's all right.
So that's not a problem, them ones. As long as they work, there's always that risk. Because I have got a garage of 12 that never worked. But then they just go back in and someone else takes.
You trick somebody else to go think that they can sell it. Right?
Yeah, but it's like everything in that auction seems to be broken. Or if you buy an electrical item other than a Hoover or a fridge, or it seems to be broken or a turn or it's missing something.
I mean, that's usually how that works. If you know how to fix those things, so that can be a benefit, right? Like if you can actually go in and fix it up and then sell it.
Because that's
how much time do we have?
Because that was the other thing I was actually looking at on there. There was a pile of comics, and I don't know what they put these. I don't know who looked after these comics, but they were in these 2 plastic tubs, and they're all from the 1960s, 70s, and some of them were Spider-Man comics in there, but because of the state of the boxes, they'd been sat. Some of them were ripped and damped and muddy. And...
Oh yeah, see, I would expect that's right. The moisture and everything. Probably. How much were they asking for it?
So they were in a right state, but at the same time, I was sitting there thinking. I looked through and I could see some of them that were worth saving, whereas some of the others probably weren't. But then, if you could get it cheap enough, it was probably worth buying. But I did turn the auction off.
I mean, the thing is
that was one of the last items to sell. So.
And you don't know how much it's sold for. Well, I guess, what are you going to do? You can't buy everything, right?
Well, there is that. Yeah.
There's that too.
I had a bad day. I should have never bought the dinghy. I'm telling you.
Just sell the Hoovers.
That's going to have holes in it 100,000,000%.
Fix it. Get that, that liquid stuff you paint on there. It'll fill the holes.
Funny enough, that's why my VEVE name's actually Bob Sales. Because at one point, I actually had this selling group called Bob Sales.
Oh, okay.
And then at one point I got into the NFT thing and I was like, yeah, Bob Sales is selling NFTs like as a joke. And then that was literally where my VEVE name come from. And everyone probably thought it was because I buy and sell, but it's not actually that.
I mean, that's what we all did. We kind of recycle our names. By the way, it looks like, was it about a minute 20? So are you going to go, are you going to buy this right away? Or are you going to let it simmer a little bit?
I don't know, because the thing is, the last couple of drops, the first 50 or 60 release were commons and uncommons.
Yes, exactly.
So I might.
Is that what Omi Daily Burn said?
Yeah. There's been quite a few people I've heard say it, but he confirmed it the other week. I can't remember what drop it was. It was a comic drop.
So yeah,
and
so
I
let's
actually got the uncommon as well.
Maybe we can have a couple testers. Who wants to be the one to buy now, right? And we'll wait. No, but I think I've heard that before. So like, I never have good luck going for it right away. Usually, the only time that ever worked was for the AF-15 SR. Usually, especially these days, once they hit the wait list, I don't know how much it matters, but like I've definitely heard this more than once that if you buy right away, especially on something like this where you know it's not going to sell out instantly, you might want to wait a few seconds. Yeah, I don't know what the timing is, but there's 10 seconds now. 10 seconds now until you can actually buy it. Of course, you have to wait 15 minutes for the rebound if you didn't get on the wait list. So
I just got a message as well. Don't be buying a bunch of drops.
Yeah. Be careful. You got selected. Imagine that. You got selected.
Oh, I actually got selected.
You got selected, right?
So I am gonna go for one. Because
it looks like in the chat
something I'll be keeping. Yeah, I need to really keep up that, really, should I?
Well, no, I'm gonna say 38% say yes, 62% say no, which is actually way higher than I thought.
It's a good drop. It's definitely
a good drop. It's sad because we learn, right? Fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, which is like basically what is going on. But it's not always about profit. I just look like on the stamps where I bought a bunch, if I had just waited and spent, I bought 3. If I just spent all the money then for like $30, I could have had the whole set, for $12 more or whatever.
Well, I done the Halloween ones last week. Funny enough, I got 2 of them and I got the rare, which was the worst one. And it was 2 gems as soon as I got it. I was just like, I knew that was going to happen. And I still went for it anyway.
We still like the pain. We still like pain, right? Oh, well,
so
I'm going to got the gate.
So how long have we got to go for it again?
So 15 minutes. Right? Well, now 13:23, so you can buy it at any time. So the question is, do you think there's anything getting it on the minute? Like do it at 10 minutes? Do you think doing it, I don't know. It's all just superstition.
I'm going to say 6 minutes.
6 minutes. So
another 5 minutes from now, I'm going to hit the button.
All right. I'm going to wait for you to do it.
Secret rare.
And then we're going to see. Maybe I'll try.
Are you going for the drop or are you not bothering?
I don't think so, but maybe. We'll have to see here. We'll see what you get. If you get a secret rare, then maybe you'll hype me up to do it.
Well, hopefully I'll get a secret rare because that way I won't be in trouble for spending the money.
Yeah, right? Because that one I would sell and then buy the gate and go do all that.
Yeah.
But honestly, they should really just open that market up. There's no reason. Like, I like the idea of holding back for even 10 minutes. Okay, I get it. But this 20-minute crap used to be, what was the original one? It was a
half an hour, I think.
Well, original, but
hour.
like recently with the wait list, I think they did what, 5? They changed it to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, right? Like you could rebound at 5 and 10 for like a week, right? But before that, what was it? Was it 5 minutes, 15, and the rebound and the market opened at the same time, right?
Yeah, because I think like it was by now was 4 o'clock, and then I think it was 4 minutes every 4 to 6 minutes or something. You got the rebound or something like that.
Yeah, it was something.
Originally.
Yeah, that was like back in the day when you could like time it and vault had the perfect time.
I used to like doing that.
I did too. That was a lot of fun. I didn't get lucky all the time, but it definitely it happened. It would happen. Looks like G Money got that a whack mint T-Rex. It's always a whack mint for whatever I get. So
just about to say, I'll run through these and try and catch up quick. Good morning, everyone. Let's say good morning, by the way. It's good to see you all. Captain Obvious, Rewind, G Money. I'm all about the gate. I don't blame you. Funny thing is, I made that playpen with the Predator poster, with the back of the Predator poster. It's in one of my shorts somewhere. And I actually used it as like my dinosaur gate. But now I don't need to use it.
Now you're going to be able to get it.
I've actually got a gate. So there is that.
There is that. Hey, does somebody want to hit the like button just once? It's 13. Get it to 14. Get it out of 13. I hate 13. We need good luck before we got to get it up to 14. So Bob gets an SR here at the 6 minute mark. He's going to go for it. Hey, look, there's the wifey.
Captain Obvious, Jemmy's added. Waitlist join. Good luck, everyone. The streams always cost me money. I'm so sorry. That like BE literally read that 20 minutes ago. So that's how far behind I am. So I'm going to skip a few. I'm sorry if I missed you, but hello. Let me just catch up quickly. If there is anything really, really important you have put in here and I've honestly missed, do go back.
I kind of was going through it. I think
retype it again. Agreed. Lots of mints for this market too. 25, I would have gone for it. I think they should have stuck with a 25 because of the last drop and because it didn't sell out. But I can understand the quality on the the second two there are definitely worth the price in my eyes. But again, that's from a personal perspective, and I'm a bit moonboyish on Jurassic Park, and no one seemed to care last time. So again, on the second, I love the lamp. What have I missed here?
The lamp? Love the lamp. Maybe he means the I think he means the cane. The cane. She. I'm sorry, she. Sorry. I was just yes, she for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Captain.
No, I was only joking. She knows. 1 second. Where are we? So I've got 1 minute. 1 second. I'm just going to hit this drop.
You got 1 minute. My favorite part is that my wife said hi to you, but not hi to me. And to Captain Obvious.
I know. I'm trying to get there as well. No, I'm terrible at reading comments. I'm terrible, right? Captain Obvious. I picked up an AF4. Is that AF4 yesterday from my nephew's birthday for $70.
There's some good deals out there.
There is some cheap stuff out there right now. Secret rares are crazy on the comics. Some of them are 30 gems under that, and I never thought I'd see them under 100 ever in my life, and now they're just—it's crazy.
There's so many things I never thought.
Quite painful, and all. Whereas after this drop, there will be 35 different Jurassic Park collectibles. That is a lot of Jurassic Park collectibles.
Oh, is it your time to get it? Did you get it? You're 6 minutes.
Oh, sugar.
You're still in the 6 minute mark. I think it counts.
I've got it.
I think you got it. All right, we got to do this.
So
we'll tell you right away. I was gonna say when you're going through the chat, it's okay to go fast, especially if some people are talking.
Got the ultra rare.
Nice. All right. I actually like that one. I think there's potential there later on that might actually go up, but it still has what 1,400.
Yeah, so I think that's a win. Yeah, 12.
What mint did you get?
Still. Not a great one. 1,279.
Okay, I'm trying. Yeah, I don't think that is anything. Obviously, that
how many editions are there?
1393. 1393 on that one.
Yeah, so I'm close to the end.
I know, isn't that the worst?
It's the Velociraptor and it's the ultra rare. So.
I mean, on stuff like this, if you get the low mints, I sell it and then get the higher mints later because they'll be cheaper.
So that game plan kind of did work out off a little bit.
So you've got that, right? You don't know what you're going to spend on the market on that. I still have mine. Let's see here. Oh, see, look at the wife's like, if I message, I did message you, lady. I did message you. See, my problem is my phone is silenced in the morning. So I don't always hear, especially if I go live on a stream. So I don't hear it going off. And then she'll be like, well, you didn't think about me. So I can't win.
Funny enough, mine's been terrible today. My phone, it's been going all day. But it's been nice. But yeah, it's been going all
I can't
day.
believe
I was supposed to go roofing today, weren't I? And then in the end, it rained, luckily. So
it worked out. That just was meant to be.
And my dad actually accepted at this point he could not work in the rain. Whereas every other day he was like, yeah, just carry on. You'll be all right. And
I feel like if it's raining, you're on a roof. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Even scarier for someone afraid of heights.
Right.
I must admit. Captain, I'm looking forward to touring Bob's Dinosaur Park in the VEVE someday. Yeah, I really will make one of them because I actually love this stuff. The T-Rex is so undervalued, and I think you could show anyone the T-Rex in the app, and they're going to be amazed at how cool that actually looks.
Oh, yeah.
Tony, good luck, everyone. Let's see. I'm just going to scan the chat quickly, everyone, and see if there's anyone that actually got anything good. Season, I'm not even sure how you say that, brother, and I've spoke to you for more than two years on Twitter. So that's season 30G, maybe?
Or season 3 OG, I think.
That's the one.
OG. I think
on Twitter it looks a bit easier to read. But yeah, I've spoken. That's one of the people I've spoken to, probably one of the longest.
Oh, that's
my
cool.
VV journey. So I need a few gates, so don't blame me there. Kryptoni, hey inform, hey everyone, thanks for the drop stream. Yep. Sorry, I've been kind of working the roofs this week, so I've been missing all the drop streams, and then I kind of joined bees the other day, and then my parents turned up when I was about to do it, and then I ended up going on informants, and everyone's like, well, what happened to your parents? But yeah, they did actually turn up, so I'm sorry about that. Where are we on time?
We are at let's see, I got my coffee in front. We're 10:09, so we still have a little less than 6 minutes for the rebound, and then still the market is not going to open up for another 10 minutes, which is crazy to me.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, I think the rebounds need to go back to 5 minutes because I like that. The worst thing was everyone give them compliments saying about how good that was, and they were like, yeah, don't worry, it's our new feature. And then a week later, it's like,
bam, it's gone
back to where it was.
Man, I'm just looking at these transformative potions. Those have gone down so much. Like, what is going on? I kept that, man. I've made so many bad choices. I mean, maybe there'll be genius choices in 5 years, but we'll see.
I mean, these. Can you see the James Bond one on the screen?
Yeah, you know what? I think it looks like a nose. Doesn't it kind of look like a nose?
Yeah,
a little bit,
does
right?
look like a nose, or maybe even a fruit.
I was trying to do some
fruit looks like that.
Yeah, it looks like a pear. I don't know. I tried to do something funny with it last night, but I couldn't get the background erased good enough. So I'm gonna have to like rotoscope it. I'm thinking about doing something funny with it. We'll see. We'll see if I can pull it off.
I'm not sure about the ring neither. The ring is really.
Oh, I watched that and I'm like, why? And the gun's just like boop, boop.
Yeah, the animation on the gun wasn't great. Even I thought the same. I took one look at that and I was just like, oh my God. I was just like, really? That's all there was?
The potato jetpack. Like, that's what... that's so true. Shrumpalump. It's the potato jetpack. The thing is look, we were talking, I think it was Woody said it yesterday on the stream. You know, it's okay to, talk, you don't have to be positive all the time. It's just when you overly go out. He had the best way of stating it. I should have wrote it down. I didn't. But either way, it's okay to be negative. It's okay to be positive. You just don't want to be too much of either where it just seems like it's fake, right? Like be real, call out the BS. And when they do something good, call out the good stuff. This bond thing, the price is good. The collectibles aren't great. That's how
price is. Yeah, the price is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
I was actually surprised at that, but I still think it's all going under retail.
Yeah,
the secret rare. I mean, that's going to
be interesting.
I haven't looked at none of the other James Bond stuff for a while, So the
here, I'll pull it up on mine. I'm gonna go.
What is it? The fight plane thing, or I forgot what it's called.
The glider. The glider.
That's the one. I've not looked at any of that, or Valdo's case, or the mask.
Oh, don't even tell me about Valdo's.
I've not looked at any of that stuff for a while.
I've got the glider. We did it on?
That's probably a Vault thing, because I know VEVE Vault used to love them.
Well, I did the glider
sort of thing.
I was talking about. So I have 2 of the gliders. I was talking about this, and I know. And guys, do not go out and buy this. Superstar Money was on one of the streams I was doing. I was explaining about how it costs $197. I probably said this 50 times this week, but it's 100. It was 197, and I believe that the reason it was so high was not only because it was a good money grab, but they were buying the rights to something to do later on. Why else would it have been that expensive? It's no better than some of the other animated stuff. Maybe it was one of the first animated ones, but right now it is sitting at, should be around 50. It's at, I don't know if I want to buy that. Don't buy this, guys, so I can think about it. It's at 45. I bought 122 at 110, and then I bought one the other day, just a crappy mint, I think for 50. So I think that's a good price. Yeah, I paid 50. Now there's one at 45. If it was a better mint, I'd probably buy it for sure. But it's hard to say. These James Bond, it's a risk. It's just anything you buy right now is a risk. So as what Mark Cuban said, buy what you like what you're doing right now, Bob, is the way to do it. Buy what you like, get it at a good price. You know, okay, you did one on the drop. Now get the rest, what you want, stack it, whatever, get it at a good price and hold it. If you like it, it doesn't matter what it does, right? And if you're lucky, like he was saying, Amazon was $5 after the .com crash. All right, imagine how much you'd be worth if you had bought $10,000 worth of those $5 Amazon stocks. You'd be a millionaire. So I'm not saying you're going to be a millionaire by doing this, but we are way ahead of the time right now, and something's going to happen with this. This is not just going to go away. Yeah, it's not. People use it to buy real estate. People use it for, do they use it for sports in England? We use it here for baseball tickets. They're NFTs. They're NFTs. So there you go. It's not going anywhere. So I'll shut up. It's your show. Sorry.
No, carry on. Talk as much as you like, mate. You don't have to shut up at all. That's why you're here to talk. Normally I'm on your show talking. Right? You can't shut me up. So.
Yeah, I love it. No, but yeah, either way, I think NFTs, digital, I like saying digital collectibles better, but yeah, I think your love for like the Jurassic Park, and I got to keep checking because I got to decide what I want to do. There's only a few seconds. Actually, we're already into the 15 minutes, right? So anyone can buy now. We still have them.
So it's like this toy. This is from when I was a child.
That's so cool.
And this is
I remember
those.
I remember those.
And obviously, you know the dying one in the film where it's laying there. Obviously, it don't have half the side missing. I don't know why they added that feature. And I did lose the side bit as well. I've got the box downstairs, but there's not much of a box left.
Well, I bet you $1 million that side piece is worth more than all the other because everyone lost it, right?
It probably is because there's I think there's 3 versions of this. Because I think the head moves as well when you squeeze it. Yeah, it does. It still works.
Oh, that's cool. I totally remember that. And I think they did a reboot of it also recently.
And the skin feels pretty good for what it is. It actually feels pretty good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this was my brother's once upon a time, and it come to Bob's house.
Did you take it or did you steal it like I do with my brother's stuff?
No, so I was given, I was the little brother. So out of the 4 brothers, 4 sisters, I was the little one. So everyone that moved out or whatever, they was just like, there, Bob, there, have my toys. One of my older brothers played toys with me when he was about 18. The poor git, and he was starting to get a girlfriend and stuff. And at the time, he was just like, Ash, I can't play toys with you anymore because I'm too old. Cool. I'm too old to be. I've got a girlfriend and stuff like that. I can't be seen. And at the time, I was still young, so. But yeah, I kept all the toys, luckily.
It looks like G43. Good to see you, man. 443 have sold so far. Interesting. Yeah, I would just.
How many?
Yeah, I would just.
4 million?
Yeah.
400 and what?
443 sold at 11.15 of the 7,102 editions, almost 10%. So it's not going to sell out, but it will probably sell 1,000. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to go on the market here in a second. We got about 3 minutes. So Kale, I didn't say hi to you. Good to see you. Hey from California. That's up no, I guess it's not too early there. What is it? 817 there. Got the gate, gonna look awesome in my extended home space. See, that's the thing. Like these gates gotta mean something. At least I'm praying that they do, right?
No, it's just a gate. It's just a gate.
It's just a gate. It probably is gonna just be a gate. Like 20 years from now, I was telling everyone you could do something amazing. It's just a fucking gate.
It'd be nice if you make it into your VEVE space door, can't you? So
yeah, what if that's to get into your house or your compound? Okay, all right. So it's the gate to my compound or my amusement park or whatever.
Yeah, I don't expect much more.
Yeah,
it's just a gate that opens and closes.
Gate, right.
To put all the rest of the Jurassic Park stuff behind. Now we just need like electric fences and stuff like that, so we can make an actual fence.
Why not?
Or we can just use Predator posters.
They might actually do it, Bob. They may actually just make an electric gate for us. So who knows? We'll see. That's funny.
You get them in the Jurassic Park games. I mean, they're really good games as well. You breed the dinosaurs, you build like a little complex, you get all the dinosaurs, and then now and again they break the fences and start eating the people, and you've got to shoot them. And it's quite a good game. 1 second. So I see a lot of Dave Chappelle in there.
Yeah, I do like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I do as well.
Mad respect for the guy. He left the whole industry because he's like, screw you, you racist motherfuckers, and then like comes back with a vengeance. Although he was upset at Netflix for replaying his old show, but he's come back and he's a good guy.
He was on the Netflix the other day with a new film.
Yeah, I think he worked it out with Netflix. Cool. I think he got mad that they were playing a show without his permission, even though they may have had the rights to do it. I don't know. He didn't like that.
Because Bill Burr just made a new Netflix program.
Oh, he did too. Or you mean the show, not the stand-up? He has that new show, correct? Or is it a stand-up?
Yeah, he has a new show.
Yeah. Okay, I saw.
And it's about dads.
Yes, that's right.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
So it looks like the market's going to open here soon. Less than a minute.
Go and have a look. We'll get back to the chat in 2 seconds.
I'm debating what to flip. I don't know what to go on and flip because I feel like the gate, I can go back. Is there an opportunity here?
So Captain O got the T-Rex 1859. Not great luck myself. My least favorite. That was actually my favorite. So it's a shame we couldn't trade, but I do like mine.
I know. That is crazy. We can't trade. They could put that back.
I got the uncommon gate. That's the worst one to land on the drop. I'm very sorry to hear that. Although it's still the Jurassic Park gate.
It's still good. If you could trade, but they had like a 30-day wait period that you couldn't sell it, would you do it? Because I would. I mean, if you're doing it just to trade because you like it, because what they don't want is people to start flipping things.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
By looks of it, everyone I can see in the chat literally got the worst mints ever.
T-Rex is 99 gems. We got one of everything. Hold on, let's see what we got here.
The store, 2 seconds.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see what happens here. What do we need? 9. Oh, I don't have my numbers up here. Here we go.
So I should really sell my ultra rare and then buy it back.
What's it at right now?
33 gems.
You could. I mean, you could take it as a gamble and lose a few gems. And
I'm tempted to buy the one at 33 gems.
You could do that and sell yours if you got a better mint.
I've still got my Iron Man in there.
Also, be careful if you're sniping these. I haven't looked at them all, but don't forget, some will, if you hit it, if it's like a bigger picture on the page, it will go right to the buy button, and some you'll have to like scroll down to. So keep that in mind if you're flipping between different collectibles.
I must admit, I'm not sure which one to go for.
Well, I'm looking at Secret Rare, and there's no way I'm spending 90. There's no way I'm spending 115.
Is it on 90 already?
90 is the lowest one, and it's sitting there. Nobody's buying it. I mean, here's 89. I mean, this has got to go down to about, I'm thinking 45, 50.
Let's have a look at the rare. Oh, why do you do that web app? I want to see the market prices.
Yeah, tell me the market prices. I'm too scared to look. I'm just going to sit on here and see if I can.
I'm just trying to get it up. 1 second. I hate using web app for anything.
Just never use that statement, woman. I'm just trying to get it up. Just.
Well, the gate's actually at 26 at the minute.
Is it really? That's higher. It's going to come down. Number 278 gate for 27. Yeah, that's probably a good pickup. I'm not seeing any good mints.
There's only 7 of anything on the floor. 7 velociraptors, 40 gems each. What else have we got on there? See how much the cane is. So the secret rare is 85 at the minute.
Yeah, that's way too much.
Let me have a look at the rare. There's only 4 rares on the market. Oh no, hang about. Well, there's more than 4 there. I know.
See, the problem is these will never go above retail, right? Like if it gets close to retail, you're just going to buy it retail.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that in mind. Also, the only, and the secret rare 993 is a pretty huge amount. So I cannot imagine. The only thing you could try is to get a low mint, but even then, I don't know. I'm always good about taking risks, but this is a hard market to determine what to do.
Yeah, and there's not a lot that's brought them, so a lot of people are just going to hold them at the minute.
That's what I'm
because
thinking.
they're brought for themselves. I'm not really sure where to start with it.
I mean,
I think I need to give it another 5 minutes before anything happens, because the prices are definitely going to go down.
They're going to go down. I just don't know where.
So the rare's on 20 gems at the minute. And for me, I'm happy paying that for that.
Actually, yeah, I mean, considering that's a $15 discount, how much more? If you can pick up a good mint too, I don't know if it's a good mint, but like at that price, if you can pull a sub 200,
free.
Okay, so it goes down, but
322 is on there, 592.
What's the gate at?
I
don't want to take you off your game, man. You stay on.
No, that's all right. Carry on. I just hate using this web app. I can't stand it. I always snipe on my phone and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
sniping on my tablet, and there's nothing here. There's not one thing that has excited me.
So the gate's still at 24, which is doing really well.
That's actually pretty good, and it may stay close to the retail price or 10 gems under, only because if none are getting bought out, right? Like that's the problem.
Yeah, I will be getting a gate, but I'm not sure I want to pay that for it yet.
I might wait till next week. I mean, sometimes you just have to wait until the hype is over, unfortunately.
The one I do want to secure is that T-Rex. I do want to get one of them, but it's 20 gems. I'm not sure how much lower that's going to go from there.
VEVE's smart.
That's worth having.
They know right now during this time, everyone's pumped. You're not making the smartest decisions. We pretty much know what's going to happen, right? Like, except for the Ghost Rider, you get these few that like will do interesting things. This is probably going to go down. Next week, it'll be down even more. Like, I remember Nedry's computer, it was at 25. I picked one up for 9. Now it's at 1250, but it was sitting at 20 for like a week and a half. And then bam, it just went down.
Yeah, rare looks like it's about to start going up.
It might. That's usually the nice little
24
rebound to get. No secret rares are even coming up on the market. So,
yeah, just having a quick look.
Nothing.
I was going to buy that one, then I had to pull myself out. Because of the digit. It's pretty much 3 gems lower than the other one, though. So
they know it, right? But that's where they'll probably end up. I mean, the gate, I'm thinking is going to be around 15. That's just in my opinion. I could be completely wrong. Not trying to like say it's bad. I just know this market, that seems about what people will be willing to pay.
I'm tempted to buy that. I really want that T-Rex.
What mint is it?
There's not, well, there's mint 274. That was all right.
Here's the question you have to ask you. So what is it at right now? I can't see the 22 something.
24 now, because someone's just bought the one I was looking at.
All right, but let's say it goes to 30 and you get a good mint, or you wait a couple weeks and it's back down. I mean, I guess it would suck if it goes skyrockets, right? Like something happens.
Yeah.
Right? Is that going to happen? I don't know.
Not really.
I don't think
if it gets the box price, like you say, you just buy it from the drop.
You just buy it, exactly, and then the price will come down. So as it gets higher, it's going to go back down. So if you're seeing it go up right now, I would just back off.
I'm just keeping an eye. I'm just keeping an eye on it at the minute.
You know,
there's 194 there for 36, but that's 10 gems, 13 gems above floor.
Yeah,
So
and I normally say don't go mint chasing unless it's a crazy mint. I'm not seeing any of the secret rares even getting posted, which means there's not much selling.
Yeah, it don't look like there's much listed or selling or brought, to be fair.
Yeah, 72.50. As soon as I take a sip of this coffee, that's when a good mint's going to come by. Do you remember those days? You were assured to get a good mint if you looked away.
Yeah.
Always. Anytime you'd look away, you'd be like, oh, there's 1, 2, 3. Well, let me just shoot myself in a video game. This is crazy. All the time.
So I've left it for 1 minute, so I'm going to refresh this, and it's going to be higher.
It will be, but don't worry about it. It doesn't mean anything.
It's gone higher, you bastard.
What you said that now, 20. Don't worry about it. Don't let your emotions are gonna get to you.
As well. No, I can't do it. I haven't got the money. Don't
put money. You're gonna be able to get this. You'll be able to get this.
It's all right. Let's go through some.
Don't forget, we're right at the beginning of the market. This is when everyone is trying to feel each other out. We're trying to scam the other scammer, right? We're the flippers trying to flip to the other flipper. Nobody knows.
To be fair, I should have probably sold my Velociraptor and then brought it back.
Well, the thing is, because it was at 32?
Yeah, I think it was 40 when I looked.
Oh, damn. I didn't realize it went. Yeah, because this is not Ghost Rider.
No, I'm not selling it for 29.
No. This isn't Ghost Rider. I could see why it could go up. It's going to go back down, in my opinion. It will go back down. I know it jumped up. Look at the Lukes, right? Look at all those Lukes that skyrocketed, and now they're all down. It's all manipulation. True value, we're not really getting a gauge of true value.
No. I've got all sorts in mine at the minute.
We're the days of the people listing these for 10 gems by accident. That's not happening right now.
I could do one of them doors for 10 gems.
Yes.
I'd quite happily buy them for 10 gems. I think that's where they're going to end up. Well, 10, 15 gems.
10, 15. I think so too. I think you might actually, when they start going down, you might see them around 12 and then they'll settle around 15. Usually, here's 276 for 69 on the secret rare. So these aren't even really selling. I don't know. At
least Captain O agrees. The skeleton T-Rex look really good.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's Shelby Cobra. Good morning, bobsales. Good morning, darling. It's good to see you. Don't worry about B down there.
You're right.
I got you. Woody, good luck, guys. Secret rare. So everyone, unfortunately, we brung bad juju today. Secret rare. There's a secret rare in the chat. Congratulations, Joey. Good on your Tucson.
Yep. They're lucky. He's got some good luck.
With a list, I could not say that name.
Which one? Oh yeah, this one, Shrumpalump.
Yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah, I've got the worst list. So I've spoke to this person for quite a long time on Twitter.
I always mess up people's names, and I always apologize because I'm not very good at it either. I can really, mess up people's name.
It's funny because if he was to change that picture.
Right,
I would really struggle to identify some of the names.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do identify people through some pictures there. It looks like that $69 secret rare sold.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember some of the back cows when everyone started changing to back cows. It was like, oh no, I don't know who anyone is now. Good morning, Captain. Nice Tucson. Maybe if you've messaged me earlier. G Money, how you do it, Tucson? Always the best luck.
He just have some good luck.
Captain Obvious ready for the college football today, rooting against the OU Sooners. Anyway, any idea, B?
I have not. Well, I do, but I have not been, which is funny because I actually wanted to get back into watching college football. I just have had no time. I just literally have no time. Like, I know that's a big thing for a lot of people. I used to be more into like boxing, a little bit into UFC, but definitely boxing. But then the whole game has changed from where it was when I was younger. So
yeah. So mine's always UFC, I must admit.
Because that started after I started watching boxing. And so that was like, I was there at the beginning, but then I kind of fell off a little bit, kept up on boxing. And then, then Lennox Lewis, he kind of reigned for a long time, which was cool.
UFC is a funny one because it's like the only sport I've seen develop over my actual life.
Yep.
So you don't see a lot of sports. You don't see a different football being
right, like something invented, right?
Yeah, you don't see nothing like that. Now and again, they'll be like, "Yeah, darts is an Olympic sport" or something stupid like that, and you're just like, "All right." I don't know about whether I'd go that far about darts, but yeah.
Right. Oh, I just got total security. I hate VEVE.
That's the market flicking.
It's like I wasn't even like refreshing that fast. But there goes my chance to get anything good.
Let's go and have a look at mine again.
I'm gonna go log back in. I got it down to 54 seconds. That's about as fast as I can do it.
22 gems, so the door is coming down.
I told you that is going to go below 20. I can't see it now.
Yeah. There's the Aladdin pencil. Oh, the Aladdin pencils, 12 gems. Damn. That's cheap.
Just on a total side thing, do you ever do anything with like cars and brakes or any of that? Do you understand any of that BS?
Yeah, so I went to college for like mechanics. I didn't do very well, I must admit. But I can change brakes and tires.
Oh, I got to tell you this. I wish you were here. I'd trade teaching you how to drive for that. So I went to Pep Boys, which is a place here, and they told me they wanted $1,450 to do change my front and back brakes and the calipers on the back. And of course, I never just buy anything blindly. I do research, and everything on the internet said $1,000 at most for all that if you have to change the calipers. Took it to another dealer here. He's like, guess what? You don't even need your calipers changed. They were scamming you. Oh, I hate that shit. So guys, Pep Boys, go tell them to go F off. Never use Pep Boys. I don't trust any of these places. But yeah, Pep Boys can go suck it. Like it ended up being, I didn't replace anything on the front. I did everything. I did the rotors, pads. Yeah. I didn't have to do the calipers. They had to, flush the system. I think it was like $480. I think it was probably maybe $50 too much. If I did it myself, it'd be, nothing.
Yeah.
But,
because I think parts for the brakes are not overly expensive. For
no, they're not. The rotors
themselves.
I think the rotor, the pads, the rotors are maybe like $130, $150 for the back. It's not expensive, but the labor, I get it. Like I don't want to do it. So.
And even the labor shouldn't be that much for brakes. To be honest, it's pretty easy to do that.
It is. The fluid exchange kind of pissed me off because that was 90. I feel like that should have been like 50, but whatever. It's done. I won't get in a car accident now. I mean, the brakes are going right to the floor. So yeah. See, even Tucson knows Pep Boys is a joke. Yeah, they're total crooked. I was gonna like call him up and go yell at the guy. But I'm like, it's just not worth my time. It really is not worth my time.
I do kind of agree with you there. I don't know why he's done the stream today if he wasn't going to be that happy about it. But again, I would have been there watching because I do always go to watch VEVE Vault's stream. But yeah,
he told me he is not, and I don't love what he did to my collectibles. I didn't talk to him. He's a grown man. He can do his own thing, and I love the guy. I really love the guy. And he got, I won't try to cuss too much on him. He really did get screwed by VEVE. He really helped them out. And look, he's sometimes all over the place. So am I. So I get it. He has a lot to be angry about, and I completely agree with him for what he's angry about. And it pisses me off what they've done to him because he brought me in. I brought somebody else in who spent like $17,000 on the app. All right. And I brought other people in. So he's brought in a lot of money. I used to joke, I'm like, you've brought millions in. He's like, nah, it's not that much. I'm like, look, I'm one person who's probably brought, about 18,000 total because I haven't put that much in. But all the selling that we do, all the teaching of people how to sell, buy and sell in the market, he's made them a lot of money, and they screwed them. So, you know, I wish he wouldn't attack some of the other creators. That's not my thing. But for him to be mad at VEVE, ooh, I get it. But I still like VEVE. I'm going to try to be better myself when I make complaints about them, be more, you know, helpful instead of maybe just mean and angry. I think that's the best way to do it. So, but yeah,
I've been the same with Volt as well. I've always liked Volt, and he's never done nothing to me personally. So, and I'm not even sure what happened with the My Collectibles stuff. That week I've literally been out, so I must have missed all of that. But yeah.
Right. Well, you know, a lot of people are just like, they're going to just let it go. My Collectible, you know, he's just like, I'm not going to deal with a lot. I think just creators themselves are just getting fed up with the way some people are treating them, or they're being treated, stuff like that. We all as creators just have to kind of let it roll off and move on. But I really like Vault. He really is a good guy. I just think that he's gotten shafted in the space. So
1 second, let me just answer this message, mate.
Yep. I'm just flipping here, guys. I'm not seeing anything. I saw 100 on the secret rare come up, and I almost bought it. And then I realized this wasn't Disney, so I didn't buy it. But that would have been too late. Hopefully you guys are out there. Let's see. Wapma Miss, good to see you, man. Just replaced my own brakes and rotors, save 500. Absolutely. And that's the thing. Like, I should have done it, but I was out of town. And I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to do it myself. But that is the smartest. And now with YouTube, oh my God, you can, if you don't know how to do anything, it's so easy to actually do stuff yourself. I mean, I put the electric in for a tow hitch. I mean, it was real easy. I just watched a YouTube video, did it all myself. You're better off doing stuff yourself. Hold on one second. You doing okay, buddy? Hey, you doing okay? Okay, all right. That's just my son over there. His idea of a good breakfast are these Halloween cookie theme that we put together, cookie house that we put together last night. That's what he's been eating for breakfast. So yeah, he's going to be all jacked today. Sugar.
Mine's normally 2 pepperonis. That's normally my daily breakfast.
I like that. Sounds good to me. Oh, that's funny.
What else we got in
nothing.
Here?
Is anyone out there sniped anything?
Potato jetpack. Hey from California, got the gate. Gonna look awesome in my extended home space sometime next year. This time next year, hopefully.
Right.
Tony, Ghost Rider's up to $75.
That's insane.
I was close to buying that, but
I was too. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding.
Yeah, I was persuaded out of buying that. Only Daily Burns like, don't do it, man.
And Ronnie Lido did a really cool thing with his and the other day, and I'm like, cool. And I was like at 50, and now it's at 75. I still think it will come back down, but it is kind of cool. It is cool.
Yeah, I think it'll come down.
Never chase the hype. Never chase the hype, guys.
Yeah.
It's too late. It's too late by then.
So Kryptoni got the 3-digit gate. That's the only one I wanted. That is actually, I'm torn between that one and the ultra rare being the best out of the drop. Love talking about the gliders, G Money.
Oh wow, you are way behind, dude. I just skip ahead. You're not gonna get.
Yeah, I don't even know where I am. So
Mo knows. Just skip over to the because you know what Mo even tells me.
I'm gonna go to. So hello everyone that said hello. Where shall I start here? Now I've got to try and find.
You know what? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just go through the names. If it's a new name, just say hey, because. And just so you guys know, it is hard to keep up. Like, it's fun, but like, even I've been on My Collectibles because he'll do it. He goes through every one, and I'll be like an hour later. Like he'll be there and he's still going through. That's a little harsh. But I mean, look, he's a great streamer, so he could do what he does himself. He does a good job. But like, just get through the chat and get up to date, and then you can do what you do. I think that's the best way.
So we start from. Thanks everyone for all your chats, by the way.
Yeah,
there
Mitchell,
you go.
Good to see
there
you.
You go. We'll
he got an SR. Wow.
Oh yeah, nice. I just see that. I got the secret rare and the T-Rex. Where's no?
I don't know if
he's mad at MC.
So here's my thing. I'm not.
So I was about to say I like My Collectibles, but but I also know that my collectible is going to be positive when you're on his stream. Right. Now, he can be critical at the same time, but on his channel, he don't like to be that way. He likes to be more happy, more positive. More, you know, it's that sort of channel. So if you don't like that sort of channel, just don't go and watch that channel and go and watch someone that's a bit more critical, a bit more. But when I go to watch my collectibles, because when I go to watch my collectibles, I know what I'm going to get before I turn the TV on.
You're getting positivity, right?
Yeah.
And I don't I don't like to say that Vault is mentally unstable. I just think that and I know, Bob, you know, I'm just starting to learn being a creator is really a total mental fuck. Like, you've got to have thick skin. And I think he does, but after 2.5, 3 years, where, you know, a year of doing just insane being at the top, and then all of a sudden everyone trying to bring him down and dealing with that every day, that's rough. That's rough.
Hard doing drop streams every 2 days.
3 days. Oh my God.
I've only just started recently doing them. And it does take it out of you a little bit.
He's a monster. He was not only doing that, but he was doing videos to teach us. I mean, he was, you know, yes, he was monetized, he was making money, but like that takes a lot of, and he takes care of his son. You got to remember, like, he can't be that bad of a person. I mean, he has custody of his son. I think he's a great father. I've seen him like going fishing with him. So look, I just think this whole space can take a big toll on you. You know, maybe he just kind of just blew up on my collectibles. Like I said, I don't love it. You know, but I'm not going to tell him that he's a bad person or mentally ill. I really like the guy. Yeah, I've been dealing with him for years. I consider him a good friend. So yeah, you know, look, we all make mistakes. And maybe he doesn't feel what he did was a mistake, but we all make mistakes. And this space is it's a difficult space to be. But yeah, I think that wasn't cool what he did. But good thing my collectibles was just like, you know what? I don't hear that. And I move on, which is probably the best attitude. I missed
that whole thing the whole week. I don't know what happened to me.
Good thing you did, right?
Because I missed the whole thing. And I tried to get on with everyone, to be honest.
Right.
But I also try to watch everyone as well. Mostly, I try and watch everyone to then get an overall opinion, if that makes sense. I don't just follow one person. If you take in everything and then base your own,
come up with your own
everything.
Wes says, "Don't speak on another man's mental stability." You can speak on my mental stability because Shelby Cobra does it all the time, and she thinks it's so effed up. So,
Sugar Shame 420. You're so bad at reading the chat, mate. I know. I'm really not used to. I'm really not used to reading the chat. I'm so sorry. Every time anyone's been in there the last 3 times, we've missed the chat. When Michael Campbell was in it, we were so into the conversation, we forgot we were actually recording, and there was people watching the whole time. It was kind of funny. And then when I tried to keep up with the chat, I was doing what I was doing a minute ago, where I was nowhere near where I should have been. So
it's all right. It's like even me learning. By the way, the gate is down to 21. 1961. Rewind 2001. He's not in here anymore. I bet he's got his 1961. I wish I knew if that was a special date. It can't be, because was there any other director involved with Jurassic Park other than Spielberg? Right? There was nobody else, right?
I don't know about the new films.
Yeah, I don't know about the new films, but 1961 doesn't seem like an important date. There's 267 for 25. Like I'm telling you, these are coming down. These are going to come down.
Yeah, 1961 don't seem that. It's probably too old. Around
I think like you're looking more like
1990s could have been good.
Or if you got in the 40s, I don't know when Spielberg was born, but probably like 49 or
yeah, I think that's going a bit too far though. When you're mint hunting and stuff.
Yeah,
I think to get Spielberg's date of birth, I think that's just a bit much.
You think that's stretch? See, I don't like on Star Wars. I don't think getting George Lucas's birthday. I think that's a huge one. In fact, who was saying that? Somebody was saying that on a stream the other day that was one they look for. It's one I look for. I got Ranker 1944, which is George Lucas's birthday. I think that will be a good mint. I think right now a lot of those are a stretch. But
So the only far stretched mint I got was the Kenner Toys Star Wars one. What I got? What I was showing you the other day on the box.
Oh yeah.
It's 1996, which is when Kenner's Star Wars toys come out. So
no,
that's the only one
that's
a little bit of a stretch.
I don't think that's a stretch at all. Like anytime you get the first appearance or anything like that, definitely. I don't think that's a stretch. Why am I even fucking trying to snipe this secret rare? Like I haven't seen anything come across. The Velaptor egg is at 30, just under 30. And I like that one. The gate is at 2111. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just
secret rare still 86. I mean, I'll
snipe the gate.
That's quite cheap compared to the other one. It's a 10 gem profit.
I'm gonna snipe the gate.
If you're gonna hold it, yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the gate. I must admit.
I mean, I'm just gonna try to see. I know it's gonna
21. I think that's gonna do lower than that though.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, for sure. There's no doubt.
That's the only thing I want to buy one, but for that price, I think
two for Jurassic Gate. I thought it was at floor, but it wasn't. It's at 80. I'm glad I didn't grab that. That would have made me cry.
See, I didn't even see that on the PC because that's how slow it is.
Well, and also if you're not like the PC doesn't well, no, because it wasn't at floor. So like I do it by listed first, which is the most dangerous way to snipe. I really do need to do a sniping clinic, but I'm afraid that I'll really screw myself over. Trying to get Casey BMW to do it, but he doesn't want to be on camera.
I was about to say I've never done it like that.
Yeah, well, if you're on the web app
like that as well, then he does it.
Yeah, he's good. Vault is insane. He really is good because he could stream and snipe. Like me, it's been weeks, like 3 weeks or longer since I've sniped anything. Even made a decent profit, but somebody just got that 2222 and jumped it up to 100. You're not going to sell it. I just know the way this market is.
Damn, there's a lot left.
6, yeah. How many are left total? What are we at?
2,654 left of the uncommon, which is the gate. There's 1,730 rares. 1,191 ultra rares. Damn, that's a lot. Secret rares.
1961 just came up.
41.
Dude, 1961 gate just came up for 19. You could grab it for 19 now. I almost got it, but then I thought maybe you'd want it. It might be gone. It's already gone.
It'll be gone now.
It's gone.
By the time I get there with my computer.
Damn it. Well, it was Rewind 2001. I mean, he's a good sniper. He knows what he's doing. He thinks it's going to go below that. I think it will too.
Yeah, I think the gate's going to go lower than that. I think the gate's going to end up about 13 gems.
Yeah, I was expecting because it hasn't sold out. That's why it's staying artificially high. I was expecting it to maybe touch 12 and then go 15, 16. So
yeah,
if I would shut my effing mouth about how the gate could be something later on, it might be worth. Not that I have that much pull in this space, but I do feel like sometimes I need to just shut up.
Just gonna check. Where is I've lost it now. Where are you? I'm trying to find the rare. I can't even find it. Where are you?
Wow.
I do really want to buy that rare 22 gems.
I mean, I think. Yeah, I mean that may be.
I'm not sure many more people are gonna. I think that will go to 30.
On the rare.
No, but then the drop's 35, so you can still buy it.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing would be you got to talk to Omi Daily Burn and see what's available, what's still available in the market. I mean, I'm sitting here refreshing the gate and nothing's even popping up. So there's
not a lot on this floor neither. I think people have literally stopped buying the drop already.
I mean, if you think about it, we've been able to buy for 30 minutes. Anything good, you would have already sniped. And of course, now I just start looking at the gate, and yeah, no, it's not going to happen.
Just having a look 1 second. Just reading my phone 1 second, mate.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see, waiting for my Ghost Rider sell for $99. Got the 120 on the drop. I mean, that's a good mint, Bill. You might be able to pull that off, especially if you can go up another 5 gems. But if you're worried though, and you really want to sell it, I do think that eventually it's going to come down, but maybe not. It may not. It's all a guess. But again, if that SR Luke came down from like 2,500 to under 1,000. It's just manipulation in the market. There's a true value to these things, and I don't think it's where things are at right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting roasted for buying the drop.
Have you bought? Oh, for buying it? Well, whatever, dude. You got to go. You got to do you. Plus, and I don't.
T-Rex.
Let's see here.
That one at all. So that's the animated.
Oh, see, now I'm getting in trouble because you are responding to people. This is so funny. I love my wife, but she's like, look, see, Bob even responds to his text during streams.
I don't normally.
See, there you go, Shelby.
But I know I can see Omi Daily Burn frothing at the mouth watching the stream, I think.
Why?
I keep hearing ping, ping.
Oh.
What did I tell you about buying the drops, Bob? Because obviously everyone's trying to look out for me right now. Everyone's trying to.
He knows he's a smart guy, like in this space. I mean, everywhere, but like just I've only talked to him that one time when on your birthday, but man, I could have talked to him forever. He's a very interesting guy. He knows. In fact, I'm hoping sometime they'll do something in Chicago and maybe you can come in and we can all go up there because I've got family in Chicago and do like a VEVE thing up there. I'd love to meet you guys up there and do something. How much is a ticket from England to the US?
I have no idea.
If they only had Frontier Airlines that would go from England here, you'd never get here, but it would be cheap. It would be cheap. You'd be fucking uncomfortable, but it would be cheap.
I can't imagine it would be that bad, to be honest. I can't imagine it'd be that bad. I am gonna have to go at some point because I was gonna go last time, but then now I've got the French thing planned, and then
do you know they're doing that decon in Vegas? I'm thinking about. I talked to Shelby Cobra about it because maybe we'll get another tattoo from Kid Arcade.
Yeah,
but maybe that could be one.
Vegas just seems expensive to me.
Okay, so here's the thing.
If I go to Vegas, I'm gonna have to take $1,000 so I can play in.
Well, you don't gamble. Well, no, you don't want to do that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's an app. Now that gate's back up, but I won't worry about it. It's going to go up for a while, but it'll never touch the sun, right? Because of the price. No, what does it say? And I had Shelby Cobra do this. There's an app called My Vegas. All right. I hope you can get it in England. Maybe you can't. Maybe get a VPN and start playing it. We literally got 2 nights at the Luxor for free. Now you can only get 1 night per account. But we were able to link the rooms together. And yes, there was a resort fee. So I think it's like $39 a night.
Yeah.
Right? But the room itself, oh my God. Now you can only use them certain days. So there will be an expensive day. You can use it for usually Sunday through Thursday. Did you lose me?
Yeah, only for 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. But anyways, go play that game. It's called My Vegas, and you get like points and real coins that you can spend in Vegas. So, nice. Save up for that. I think it might be worth it. So we got to use it, and definitely good.
Funny enough, I actually had a nightmare last night. You're not going to believe this. So we got to Paris and they turned around and said, "Oh, David and Dan's been cancelled. They're not coming." And then I was left with just all the French speakers the whole time. The whole event was just French speaking and duck and covers trying to translate for me.
So it was a nightmare is what you're saying. Absolute nightmare. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. So
at least it'd be worth it. I think the digs will be worth it. Just chilling out with some.
I think you'll have fun. Plus it's a great, I mean, I know Shelby Cobra would be jealous to be able to go there. Sugar Shane 420 says 168 pounds to go one way. So what's that, about 200? So that's actually not bad for about $400. Oh, I didn't know Swish is dropping
cheaper than that. Cheaper than that. 168 pounds.
That's not bad at all to go
200, probably $200. Bit over that.
Yeah, but a little bit over 200. So that's not too bad.
Yeah,
so Swish is dropping a shirt and something else soon. Is that? I'm assuming that's for people who hold the shoes. Is that like an exclusive thing? I'm hoping.
So I've not seen anything about that. So you'll have to update me. I see the first drop, and it was the one you could actually get it in the UK, but it just didn't really interest me, that one.
Well, it was a lot of money. In my head, I just thought Nike, First Digital. How could that not be worth anything?
And I didn't know anything about the physical trainers neither. Otherwise, that might change my mind.
Well, so we'll have to see if that was a good play or not. I don't know, but whatever. It is what it is.
They were nice trainers. I'll give them that. Better than the Bat Cow t-shirts.
Right. Let's see here. Just checking this.
They announced it yesterday. We don't know yet, B.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
I'm just going to see if this door's got 13 gems yet. It's going back up. 25.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't let that get to you. All that means is you might get a lower mint at 25. I'm just getting bored flipping this because there's just nothing showing up.
Yeah, it's not really doing much, is it? Should have took the 22 rare though, I think.
I just keep an eye on this. I mean, again, these in the end, we're talking about 10 gems difference. Is it really going to make that much of a difference in the end? I don't know. Probably not.
Not really, no.
Not if you really want it. You're like, if it's still available for retail, right? And all of a sudden it jumps up. Well, there's a bunch to buy at retail, right? Then you can just decide to go do it. But listen to Omi Daily Burn. Don't waste your money on the drop. He's a smart guy. He knows what's up. And doing drops though, I get it. Let's see what time. I'm probably gonna have to get going here pretty soon because I gotta go. I'm gonna stop sniping here.
Yeah, I've also got to go at one point as well.
All right,
because I haven't managed to do a drop stream all week, which has really bothered me.
No, I'm glad you
bothered me all week as well. Because I kind of got into the flow and then I started to get used to reading all the chat and I got into my little rhythm. I've started to realize I need to put tags on the video and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas the week, it was the subscribers last week, they're all telling me, you do realize we can't see you. It was just like, I only knew
you were saying that.
Yep. He goes, I only knew you were streaming because I'm subscribed to you, you know? It's like, but if you type in now for VEVE live stream, it was like, you're nowhere to be seen. Whereas I was the only stream that day as well. So
yeah, well, that like if you're a lot of times there aren't many streamers. This weekend, I think we had 2 streamers today. You had good viewage here though too, especially if you go past when everyone stops. Rewind 2001, of course he pulled 51 ultra rare. He's a lucky guy too, and a good sniper, and a good seller on the market. He's a good guy. He knows what's going on in the market. I saw your 1961 Rewind 2001 you put up for $19, which in my mind just says, like I said, these are going to go down below. They'll hit 15, 16, maybe even lower. They didn't hit the 12, so I don't know if they're going to hit 12 just because they didn't sell out. Do we know what the final number is?
I think the rare will be all right.
Yeah, I think so
the
too.
Rare will be all right, and the Velociraptor should be all right. Where's the final numbers?
I mean, this is crazy. So on the gate,
there's
2647 remaining.
Wow, that's a lot.
So 300, less than 350.
It's not sold barely anything.
They have not sold much at all, which is why
I wonder if they'd done the 25 gems, would it have fared better?
They would have fared better if they did 20. They should have learned from Oh, Rewind offered that up on Chill and Chill. Okay, I should have grabbed VEVE Vibe sniped it. I actually almost sniped it. I was leaving that for Bob, but I should have known like there's no way that was gonna last more than a split second.
Yeah, sorry, I would have probably had it as well.
Because you were on the app. Yeah, I mean you were on the web app, so you would have had it over me for sure.
Oh no, web app's useless to snipe on my end. I can't.
No, not on. I can't get anything. Floor. Even on floor, on floor, you should be able to get everything. It's
by the time it loads back up, it's already been sold again.
Gotcha.
Before I've managed to buy it, it's proper useless. I don't know whether that's because I'm running streams or multiple tags up or what.
It probably is.
Got like 10 different windows open at the minute, so it's a little rough over here. I've still got the auction one open. Oh, and I forgot about the comics, and I bet you that's closed. That'll be closed now. So
where did it end up at?
I have no idea, but they would have been what they were worth getting, and because they were so ugly looking and in such a state, I reckon no one would have bid on them.
Right. Now I wonder.
Just took one look and they'd been like trash, but there was some stuff in there that was worth keeping.
I'm sure there was. I'm just looking. Rewind saying he thinks that Bond will do good. I don't agree, but he always has me second guessing because there's 3,000. what is there, 3,700, about 3,800 approximately. But 20 gems could potentially get enough people to buy to get that secret rare, which is at 777 editions, which of course I own a lot of last 777 editions, so I may just have to try to see if I can snipe that. But I don't know if it's going to sell out, but maybe it will. If that secret rare can triple in price, people will keep buying to try to get that. So we'll see. Yeah, the price the price is definitely good on that. The IP itself, I think we're just sick of. It's actually should be like 62 years of bond because this started in 2001. We're almost 2024, so I can't imagine we're still there. But maybe it says here 62 to 23.
They could have been better collectibles. 100%.
Yeah, they could have been better collectibles. I mean, you know, it would be interesting. And then I'm going to have to get going here. What if they did like a cool movie clip? Could that be something? I don't know if that would be anything, if they'd even do it, just because of the rights and all of that. But could you imagine if they did a cool movie clip?
Just the beginning where it shows the little gun barrel.
Yeah, or an octopussy. So I told you, or I've talked in streams how I have that Seiko TV watch. Imagine if they had that TV watch and then like it turns to it and you see a little clip from the movie. Yeah, that would be awesome. I would buy it even if it was going to go down in value. But there's so many cool things.
So what I said to you the other day, I'd buy the one with a car where you could drive it on your phone. That
absolutely,
wicked, that car.
Absolutely.
But there's so many better. I mean, that last. I mean, tomorrow's one. That's got to be the worst I think I've seen. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't want a flying nose. I don't really need that. And then the gun. I mean, that's
the jetpack would have been better if they were like, it's got VEVE capabilities like the Star Wars ship with the R2, because they did actually state that on the article. Whereas I don't know why they haven't done that with the jetpack, because that would make a lot of sense, and it don't seem to make sense without it.
I mean, maybe they're not buying the rights to it. Like I said, if that first one was 197 with the glider and this is 20 gems, they probably don't get much ability to do anything with this later on. I mean, I could be wrong, but like, you look at the Aston Martin at 1,007, right? I don't remember what the ultra rare was. Was that 500?
Crazy, bro.
But like that might have bought them to some rights. So I don't know.
As soon as I see that drop happening, I was just like, no way. I was like, there's no way I'm paying that for a drop.
Yeah, totally. By the way, that's a good Woody. That's a good. He's saying they should do never before seen footage, or at least that actually would be really cool. That would be. I think that would be cool. Now imagine this. This is just totally throwing it out there. What if they did a VEVE movie theater? That's it. You were literally buying a screen, right? And then later on, you could use that to watch movies on. I don't know if people would buy it, but they'd have to tell us that we'd be able to actually do something with that later. There's so many things that they could do. Like you could buy this movie theater screen, and then you could buy, pay to buy a movie to watch on or something in the VEVEverse. I think people might do that. They might. And then Sugar Shane, I'll answer this, and then I'm going to get headed out. He's asking, what do you all think about the VEVEverse? What do you say? Bob, you said it best. Why don't you tell him what you said?
Yeah, so I honestly think it was just the way the language barrier sometimes. I think that was all that was. And I do think Dan controls that side of things. So I'm not sure how much David actually knows about the capabilities, or even like the demo, it was all Dan, it was never David. And David sat there with him, but you could see the amazement on David's face while he was watching the demo. So it was like it was literally like he had no clue what was about to happen. So yeah, from my perspective, I'm not too worried about it. It didn't sound great, definitely didn't sound great, but I think that was literally just down to David's English, maybe.
And I bet you they'll clarify here. And as far as what I know from Fromy and a few other people, it looks like that it's exactly right. It was just some language barrier. The way he stated it wasn't exactly right, because what they're able to do now doesn't equate to what he's saying. It's just a showroom.
Yeah. Because it's even the people I spoke to in there said you can build games, you can build bowling alleys, chess, you can build arcade machines in there. You could do all sorts of things. You can have like 15, 16 home spaces or different rooms that connect or whatever else. So
that
everyone
sounds
seems
awesome.
happy with it. So.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. All right, so I'm going to head out, Bob. I'm so glad that you got to do this today. Glad that I got to do it with you. Thank you for inviting me on.
Thanks for coming, bro.
I'll hang out with the sun here. That's why I'm here. But I'm glad we got to do this. And thanks to everyone in the chat for dropping by. Definitely subscribe to Bob Sales. Hit that like button. Get that up to 20 if you can. But I'm going to head out here, Bob. I'll talk to you later. I'll probably DM you. Great stream, though.
No worries. Thanks for coming, mate. It's always good to see you.
All right, man. I'm going to head out here, and I'll talk to you later. All right?
No worries. Take care, bro.
All right. Good seeing you. Bye.
So just get back to the chat. So thank you, everyone, for coming today. I'm sorry again, like normal. I'm so bad at keeping up with the chat. So I will leave it there, and I'll probably be with you in the next day or two. I will take a look at the drop, see what other videos we can get out to you. But anyway, thanks for bearing with us. I've been your host, Bob Sales. This time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.